Okay, so sent to me a help video about how to educate the public on and their face markings. So I chose the 5 main face markings that horses will have to talk about. So that will include a star, a snip, bald face, blaze, and strip. And a good way to tell each of these face markings. So the good way to tell a star is it's always towards the top of the face, and it's usually white, and it's not all the way like over the face. It's just towards the top of the face, and it's always between the ears, and it never usually goes below the eyes. Next one is a snip. A snip is usually between the 2 nostrils and the nose, and it's a little bit bigger than the snip, and it can come on like shapes, and it can be like circles or like longer rather than wider. The next one is a bald face, and it basically self-explanatory. It basically is white towards the whole face, and it doesn't really, it's just like the whole face, and then as you see here, it doesn't go around, the white doesn't go around the eyes. So a blaze is just a thick version of a strip, which I'll talk about later. A blaze is basically, it starts on one side it starts between the eyes, and it goes to right between the nostrils. And usually it is just a straight line, but sometimes there can be a regular blaze where it's curved on one side. It's going to be curved like this way or curved this way. And the last one is a strip, which is basically a thin version of a blaze. And sometimes people get these confused because they look so similar. But just remember, a strip is always thinner than a blaze. And later in this video, I will be having a mini quiz where I will A, B, C, D, or E, and you have to try to figure out which one's which, and then I'll play the answers later. Thank you. Okay, so like I said earlier in my video, I was going to have a quiz, and this is it. It basically just says A, B, C, D, or E, and you have to try to guess from what you've learned earlier in this help video to try to guess the face markings that are here. So I'll give you about 10-15 seconds to try to figure them out, and then we'll all post the answers. So the answers to the quiz are: A is a star, B is a strip, C is a snip, D is a blaze, and E is a bald face.